Hey, as you can see, I'm playing Assault Spy. This is the secret project that I've been working on. I have been beta testing uh, basically the entirety of this update for several months now. Now, there's a whole metric ass ton of stuff to cover, so I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. I'm going to save the best part for last. So, Amelia's gotten quite a few reworks. I'm not sure why the videos aren't working. It's something that's... I'm still on the private branch. You're seeing this pretty much before the embargo releases, or rather I'm recording it before the embargo releases. But she's got Trick Up and Trick Down now. Her agent step, or her enemy step, works a lot better at the moment, rather than it did before. Trying to find it here. She has an air block. Also, the counters got changed. Basically, now she will just teleport to an enemy when she blocks the attack, and you push the Y button, which is pretty nice. It helps her to close the distance. Gotten a couple other moves as well. There's this move here. Kind of gives her a little distance, especially since you can do stuff like that. And finally, she has the spear. The spear is finally working. The spear has been teased for many, many months. Someone found the like the model for it in the game files or something, and it basically has not been usable throughout the majority of the beta period. This was just added like a couple days ago at the time of recording, so I'm not very good with it. It's got this here, which deflects bullets, and you can also chain after it. She has a Helmbreaker type thing with it. And she has a dash one as well. So let's load an enemy, and I'll show you some of the changes. First, let's show the counter. Oops. Like that. Also, her dash, her rush punches got changed. That it goes straight into a launch now. Noticing she's gaining a lot more height on her aerial step, or enemy step. Basically, it's been reworked to work kind of like most other games that have that kind of mechanic. I think the input buffer or the window was changed on the counter, so you don't have to push the button like instantly. He did remove the old counter follow-ups that they had, where she had like an uppercut and the rapid kicks. They were just recycled animations. He did remove those, so that does kind of suck. But the new counter seems to do pretty good damage overall. Alright, so that's the gist of Amelia changes. You'll probably notice more as I upload more gameplay footage. But right now, we're just going to go over the changes. So the first thing is that there's difficulty modes now. I haven't really gotten through hard mode because there were quite a bit of soft locks. You know, this game is made by one person. I think this is for all intents and purposes, this is a gigantic game for one person to make. So obviously there's lots of variables and stuff that we had to help him to test. But Amelia's story mode is playable now, and there's several difficulty modes, and there's also some unlockables as well. And I do not have all of them because, like I said, there were a lot of soft locks and stuff. I've been busy with Orochi 4 and other things, but I have played a pretty extensive amount of hard mode. So the first thing I'm going to show is something a lot of you will be interested in if you play this game and you're not good at stealth. So you can just go here and you can skip the stealth section completely. So I'm really glad that I did not, you know, get too far into speedrunning this. Obviously, I was under embargo for many months, so it was not something I really had the option of doing anyway. But if you don't want to do the stealth section, you don't have to anymore. As far as I know, this is going to be in the final build. I'm recording this ahead of time. Like, this is basically the build that's going to be pushed to the main branch, as far as I know. So that's pretty nice. And a couple more changes here, and then I'm going to go into the coolest thing possible. Something that I fought for quite a bit, that I've alluded to quite a bit over the past few weeks. So the Bloody Palace was already in there, but he's also added a boss rush as well. There are no material rewards for finishing these, but they're fun nonetheless. Also, the elevator opens automatically when you approach it. You no longer have to go over there and push the button. The trigger for that was always pretty strict, so it's nice that that's been changed. Whoa. There's not really much else to show here. It's basically just boss rush. If you played any other game before, you've seen it. Alright, so finally I'm going to go over the coolest thing ever. It's something that, like I said, I fought for a lot. Just go through on normal here. Show it off really quick. So this was just added about a week ago. As you can see, there's an extra menu here. I don't have the final one unlocked. The final one is like full super mode, so you can have like unlimited overclock or you know, the super mode for Amelia respectively. You can turn their masks on, which is pretty cool. You can see. There we go. But the coolest thing here is character switch. I don't want to post any spoilers. The story in this game is actually pretty funny, so I won't spoil it. But at the end of the game, both characters team up on Amelia's campaign, and you can basically do tag combos. Now, however, you were not able to normally do that anywhere else. I don't know if it was just a design choice, or you know, maybe it just kind of added more variables to the game, which is something that's understandable given that this is made by one person. But pretty much everybody in the beta testing for this, we all fought for the ability to do that anywhere else. So once you beat the game with Asadu and Amelia on normal, then you'll get this ability to just switch whenever you want. I'll just turn it on, and then you push up on the D-pad and you can switch. And you pretty much have all the access. What's actually pretty cool is that you can kind of share the super meter, so even if you don't have a full bar with Amelia, you can switch to him and have overclock. So I'll play through a little bit of it right here. Yeah, as you can see, it's really fun. You know, you don't have this option in pretty much any other character action game. You know, you don't have it in DMC without, you know, running like a buggy, unfinished trainer. Who knows if DMC 5 is going to have it. That's why we fought to have it in here. always thought it would be cool to have tagging in a game with, you know, really robust mechanics and movesets. Oh, got a little glitch there. So there you have it. You can play through the whole game like this. It does remove your ranking, like it says. So, I mean, if that really bothers you, then you won't be able to play this way, but I don't really think it matters too much to most people. So, I'll go through the Kazama fight, and I'm going to show how it works in the Bloody Palace. Yeah, this game's awesome. Yeah, obviously having a whole other character to switch through is pretty interesting dynamic. Like, as you can see here, it's not going to save my results because I have the tagging on, but it's whatever. I think it adds enough to the game to not worry about the ranking. It's not like there's any online leaderboards or anything anyway. So I gotta skip these cutscenes, and then I'll go ahead and I'll show how it works in the Bloody Palace. This cutscene's creepy because that civilian doesn't have a face, and you can't skip it. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's back out. Go ahead and show how it works in the Bloody Palace. So once it has the EX under your life bar or your HUD, then that means that it's enabled. Once again, if you have been playing the Death March mode on the public build, you're definitely going to appreciate how you don't have to push the button anymore. It helps the pacing quite a bit. Not playing the best right now, but it's whatever. You'll see higher level gameplay later. I'm gonna go through the first five floors here so you can get a little bit of a taste of it. And like I said, you will have to beat the game on normal with both characters to unlock this. Oh, that bug is still in the game. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and stop there. Like I said, there's still some issues and stuff like that, but that's the gist of the Big Assault Spy update. The game is fully content complete now. He's added a bunch of unlockables. I don't have the super mode yet. I'll probably work on that now that the game is quite a bit more stable. They did say that they want to just fix the major bugs and then get around to the other stuff when they can. But the game is very much playable. It's vastly improved from the way it was before, so I definitely recommend it. The price is going to be going up to $30, so I think for $30 this game offers quite a bit of content. I'm sure that they will do pretty heavy discounts. Nisa normally does, but it's worth it for the base price. They haven't really said anything about console ports. I recommended it to them. I think that if they put this on like the Switch, especially, I mean PS4 obviously, but I think the Switch would be a good fit for this if they can get the optimization down, simply because the Nintendo crowd doesn't really need super high-end, cutting-edge graphics. The game does not have cutting-edge graphics. It's quite a demanding game, even though it doesn't look like it, because there's a variety of factors, mostly stemming from things like the store-bought assets that are used, and the fact that it's made by one person. And if they can get this running at like 720p, 60 FPS in portable mode, I think this would be a great fit. I would definitely buy the game again. I was not given this game by the developer at all. I actually paid for it myself, so I definitely would spend another $30 and get it again. In terms of a giveaway, once I figure out what's going on with the purchases for this month, once I get the the PC repair installment paid for and everything, if I figure out if I'm going to TwitchCon, then I will definitely do a launcher, early access, leaving, whatever you want to call it, giveaway in the near future. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. I'll be putting up more raw gameplay now that the game is finished. Thanks for watching. Peace.